This is the Rockling Road Show, the only show for bikers, by bikers. Jump on as we talk all things motorcycle, maintenance, accessories, weekly rides, bike nights, and more. With your hosts, Alvie and The One3. So kickstands up and let's get rolling. Just like that, we are live. Woo! Welcome to another episode of the Rockling Road Show. As always, I am Alvie.
I'm the 1-3, baby. What's that say?
And we're coming to you live from the headquarters of the Rockling Road Show, the 1-3 bar.
Yep. Got our buddy over here.
Somebody's
always
joining,
over our shoulder, man.
Joining in the background here. First of all, we're trying a new program to stream to multiple outlets. So hopefully, I did check and I know that it's at least going to Facebook, which was the one that I was really concerned about because that's where everybody is at.
That's the main one.
So I know that it's going to Facebook, so we're good there. So
yep.
Let's rock and roll. Let's get into the show. We've got a fun show today. I think we'll have a little bit of fun tonight.
I think so.
And
we got to make sure we do that early.
Yes, we'll do that before events.
Okay, great.
I just got to figure out what we're going to talk about to make it happen. So
I know we can talk about that band. The
one I just showed you. The Hue.
Yeah, that was pretty good. All right, let's pay some bills, man. All right, as usual, man, we are brought to you by Misfit Metalworks. Misfit Metalworks offers CNC, plasma cutting, welding, metal fabrication, prototyping services, as well as laser engraving. Contact the Misfits for all your metal needs at 813-598-7409 or stop by the shop at 1913 East Bears Avenue, Unit 1100 Bravo, Tampa, Florida 33613. Let them know the Rockling Road Show sent you, man.
Absolutely. And we're also brought to you by Eric Warren Artistry and Dropkick Customs. Eric Warren Artistry and Dropkick Customs is a custom paint and fabrication studio that specializes in turning your custom dreams into reality. I'm sorry, guys. I just got distracted there for a second.
My bad.
No, not your fault. So EWA offers you a one-stop shop for all your paint, metal fabrication needs, custom wheels, welding and powder coating, motorcycle stereo equipment, air ride systems, parts development. If it goes on a motorcycle, call our buddy Eric. He'll hook you guys up. Like I said, call Eric Warren Artistry at 813-503-4764 or stop by the shop at 13215 North Nebraska Avenue, Suite A, Tampa, Florida 33612. As always, let him know that we sent you his way. And we are also proud to be sponsored by the Fran-Hosh Law Group. Fran-Hosh Law Group provides good and great legal service and legal representation for victims of negligence. They handle a broad range of personal injury and wrongful death matters, including car and truck accidents, as well as motorcycle accidents, slip and fall injuries, and much, much more. For all of your legal
You get a new tongue,
I
bro?
did get a new tongue. For all of your legal needs, please contact Fran Hosh at 866-LAW-FRAN or visit lawfran.com. You can also stop by the offices at 1275 Nebraska Avenue, Palm Harbor, Florida, 34683. Again, thank you to Fran, thank you to Misfit, and thank you to Eric for helping us bring you guys this show.
Well, let's also, since we're going to thank people, we need to thank, because we don't have her up here, we don't have Sam from Lady Phoenix Creations. She's the one that does our shirts and our mugs and a whole bunch of other stuff that we're getting ready to go on to. We're looking at getting it. I'm going to say it.
Go ahead.
We're looking to get an online store. She's going to be fulfilling everything for us. So if you want a T-shirt, it's got our name on it, man, you go to her store. We're setting that up. So go to our page. And it'll send you a link to her store.
Yeah, we're getting that all set up hopefully this week. So we'll be able to bring all that stuff for you, as well as we're going to be getting some giveaway shirts put together, a couple other giveaway stuff put together. So so it's awesome. Real quick, hi to Margaret, hi Valerie, Connie, what's up?
Hey.
Hi to Matt, hi that's everybody.
Yeah, I can't see.
Okay, so. All right, so let's get into the show. The first topic I've got here, I was kind of digging through some stuff the other day to find a topic,
right?
And this popped up, and I thought it was interesting because obviously it's current event, right? Yep. But it's also it also kind of contradicts, that's the word I'm looking for, kind of contradicts a story we did a couple weeks ago about Harley Davidson and their motorcycle sales being down, so forth.
Exactly.
So what we're going to talk about right now, we're going to talk about what they're calling the pandemic paradox. Say that fast 5 times, I guarantee you won't be able to do it.
You can't do it once.
I can't do it once, so hey. So obviously, as we all know, with COVID-19, the way it's been, unemployment's at a record high. Work hours for a lot of people were cut down during this time. Some people, obviously some people were out of work. So a lot of people have actually hit, credit cards and all kinds of things to kind of keep them afloat until things kind of come back to normal, right? So with all of that and everything else that's going on in the country now, one might expect to see a downturn in customer spending. Well, kind of what we would think.
You would. So what if we told you, that motorcycles... It's contagious, brother.
That's what you get for making fun of me.
What if we told you that motorcycle sales are actually up? Across the board, retail sales for the last 3 months have shown a steady increase. It's more obvious in certain segments, but there's been a significant increase in years past. So... What are we doing?
I'm just trying to fix some... that's too bright.
He's wow, man. He's like...
It was... The camera was a little too bright. There we go. I like that a little bit better. Okay.
So anyway, we're the motorcycle sales in February 2020 were up 3.5%.
Right. And that was according to a site called motorcycledata.com. So when the pandemic hit in March... Everybody kind of thought the motorcycle sales were going to go down, right?
Right.
The auto industry has taken a huge hit. Most industry and most businesses have taken massive hits. So everybody kind of assumed that the motorcycle sector would kind of take the same problem, right?
Yeah.
But in reality, when everything kind of cleared up in June, I say everything cleared up because we're still kind of dealing with that. But when the smokes kind of cleared. It's been reported that the year-to-date retail powersports numbers are way better than they have been in the past 3 years.
Yeah. Now, of course, when we say powersports, it includes ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles. But in fact, off-highway motorcycle sales were up 18.9% year-to-date through March 2020.
It's huge. That's a big number.
It's an unbelievable number. It was also noted that the first 4 months of 2020 posted the second best performance only to 2016, all in the midst of this pandemic and record high unemployment.
Yeah, I mean, here we were, I think, it was right before the pandemic, I think, right? We were talking about how the sale, Harley sales are down, everybody's dying, blah, 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 blah. What are they going to do? And now here we're talking about motorcycle sales up almost damn near 20%. Obviously, it was off-road motorcycles that were up that high, but... It's still, it's still a segment. It's still a market in the
absolutely.
In the market.
And when we were talking about Harley being down, they were throwing all these ads out to try to buy your Harleys to try to help re-stimulate.
Right.
So that's where they were going with that.
So I mean, So Honda, like we were saying, Honda said the off-road sales have actually been the driving force here in these numbers, right? That they're consistently up since the pandemic started, and in the month of May. Off-road motorcycles, ATV, and on-road motorcycles experienced sales increase well above last year's numbers. So much so that a lot of their off-road models are getting hard to find, which is even more interesting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The Ducati flagship dealership up in New York had posted a 24% sales increase for motorcycle sales in April.
That's crazy.
That's huge. That's a massive.
It's a quarter. Look,
like it's a quarter. Or not. I was gonna say a quarter of a percent. That's not.
No, it's not.
So, but it's 25% increase in a pandemic, record high unemployment, and they're selling 25% more motorcycles.
Basically, yeah.
Than they have in the past, which is unreal. All
right. So why are we having this increase during the pandemic?
There's a couple of factors, right? I think the first one's kind of the obvious one, right? Then the obvious one is what they're calling quarantine fatigue. All of us have been locked up, cooped up, not being able to go do anything, right? Yeah, but okay, so you weren't cooped up, but you were working your ass off.
Yes, I was.
You didn't have any free time, so to speak, right?
Nope.
So all these people are wanting to get outside, right? And what's a great way to get outside? Get on two wheels and go, right? Absolutely. Why? Motorcycling is naturally socially distant, right?
Yes, you are.
You're on one machine, usually one person on one machine, and if you're riding with a group, you're more than 6 feet apart, right? Not only that, you wear protective gear. You wear a helmet or you wear a face mask or whatever, while you're riding. So these things are helping kind of drive that, right?
Yep.
Another obvious one, if you think about it, motorcycle riders are inherently more risk takers, right? They're more willing to accept the risk of being outside or out of their home, while others are more, I need to wait and see what's going to happen. So you've got that. And then the last one that we kind of came up with was everybody. I don't want to say everybody. The majority of people out there got a little check that got sent to them.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah.
That little $1,200 check per person in your house or whatever that you got. Some people got that plus a kid bonus and all kinds of stuff. Some of those people were able to use that money to go out and buy a motorcycle. Now, obviously, some people had to use that money to pay the bill,
like they were supposed to.
Right.
The whole idea.
Not that we can get into that and say $1,200 really doesn't pay for a whole hell of a lot, anyways, right? But yeah, some people had to use it for what it was intended for,
right? It will,
and some people didn't, like yourself. I mean, you didn't lose your job, you didn't get your hours cut, so you basically got a $1,200 bonus.
Man, we just put it in the bank.
Yeah, so there you go. So those are some of the reasons we kind of came up with.
Honestly, it's funny. I say we put it in the bank, but we did pay our mortgage with that check.
Yeah,
we just saved the money. So yeah, it still worked out
for sure.
and of course, there are other economic reasons for the increase in sales. You have overall consumer spending. It was up an insane 18% in May compared to April. Which makes sense when you realize that 85% of the country was under mandatory stay-at-home orders for March and April.
Right.
Okay. So in May, many of those same sheltering orders were lifted. The weather across the country for the most part of the month was pretty damn nice. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It was great riding weather. So that had a lot to do with it. So a lot of people, they also got that check.
Yep.
That helped out. So, everything was going smooth at that time. Everything was, that's what for sales and stuff.
Right.
Going back there to April, it's historically one of the strongest months of the year for motorcycle sales.
Right. And it makes sense, right? If you think about the northern states, right?
Tax season too, man.
Well, that too, right? It's also tax season, but you're also getting into that nicer weather up north where people, that 3 or 4 month window that they can actually ride in.
We're going to stop. How can I couldn't live up north because I would not be able to ride my motorcycle.
Yeah, it's tough. A lot. Folks up there winterize their bikes. They.
I was reading that. I was on, and I'm going to do a shameless. What was it when you're
a plug? A
little plug for a friend of mine for Tom DeFore.
Yeah,
he's got this Road Glide Bagger Nation that he's the guy, on Facebook. Mm-hmm. And it's really cool. There's people, I don't know, he's got like 2,000 members already or something like that. Maybe some ridiculous. They're all over the country, all over the world. And they're talking about this same thing, winterizing bikes. And I'm like, dude, what do you do to winterize? And there was a guy on there that was talking about, oh yeah, that's something I'm going to do during the winter. Give me some ideas, change the seat, do this, take the exhaust. I'm like, dude, if I'll be without a bike.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Well, what I mean. Like the other part of that too is like you were saying, right? They use that time to change their seats or put handlebars on. But that's why when you go up north and you see guys riding bikes up north, they're nice freaking bikes.
The bikes are freaking awesome
because they only get that small window. So what do you do when you can't ride your bike? You go out and spend money and put new shit on it, right? So that now you have this pimped out bike. Then now you can go out and show off on the 3 months that you're allowed to ride it.
It's just that you can ride
it.
Now, I have seen some ride in the snow. I wouldn't do that. But Anything going on over there in the ticker?
Connie's just helping us all out. Yeah, Tom DeFore, of course, with Liquid Addiction. She's
thanks, Tom. Thanks,
out.
Connie. I appreciate that.
But yeah, it's interesting when you have that right. You actually have a riding season in some places, whereas down here, in the southern states, kind of across the board, right? We just ride all year round.
It's always riding season.
It's very rare that we can't get. You can't go out.
I'm sorry we're getting off topic here, but the rain doesn't even stop me. I mean, and I don't think it stops a lot of people in Florida. And the reason I say in Florida, because Florida rain, it can be raining on one side of the street.
Oh yeah.
And not on the other.
I've been on a ride from. I was in Lakeland was with my folks, and we were riding back to Tampa, and it was like, nope. And we,
go this way.
Shoot up 20s, come, just kind of find your different ways around.
Yep.
You basically just go around the storm, never got wet,
You zigzag through it, or you say, okay, I'll go through this, and by the time you go another 2 miles, you went through the storm, you're dry.
Right.
It's so freaking hot.
Well, yeah, that too. And I mean, hell, even right now though, we haven't had any rain.
Not here. They've had it down south.
Brandon,
stuff like that, but
we can't buy a drop of rain.
Shit, I know. I'm telling you, man.
So kind of going back to our original topic here, another reason for motorcycle sales kind of going up, right?
Right.
Or we'll say power sports sales going up.
Okay.
Because of COVID and because of social distancing and because of masks and everything else that you have to do, a lot of people don't want to take public transit.
A lot of people don't want to Uber.
A lot of people don't want to Uber. Even like I was talking about it the other day. I was on the road and we were like, well, we can just grab an Uber. And it was like, oh, wait a minute, man. I got to wear a mask and I got to deal with, I don't know if this guy is good. It's like, it's kind of.
Well, we can put our Rockling Road Show masks on, brother.
It's kind of scary, but yeah.
We have these Rockling Road Show masks.
So.
God, that looks scary.
But yeah, I mean, that's the other reason. So a lot of people chose to buy smaller bikes, smaller motorcycles, scooters even to get to where they're going. But really, what this all comes down to is like, okay, the motorcycle industry has done well. They've done well through the pandemic. They've weathered the storm, so to speak, right?
Yep.
Now the trick is being able to convert that that boost in sales.
That upward momentum.
There you go. Keep that upward momentum going up, right? And not hitting a plateau and falling off, right?
Right.
So what do they, what's the next trick? What's the next thing they're going to do to try and get that? Economic factors are a big, pointer to that. A lot of people are saying that consumer confidence is going to come back and it's going to be very high, which bodes well for them as well.
Right.
But we all know, especially here in Florida, right? Our recovery from all of this is pretty slow, right? We thought we were getting out ahead of everything. We thought oh yeah, man, we're back into the bars and we're back into live music. Yeah. And we're back into this, that, and the other. And now we're not.
Nope.
Now we're closed down again. So so this recovery for everybody is going to be volatile, and it's going to be a long road, right? It's going to be a long road. And then lastly on this one, we found a pretty cool quote from the Motorcycle Industry Council, their chairman, Paul Vitrano. And I'm going to quote what he says here. Although the COVID-19 pandemic is far from over, we may experience setbacks, the industry now must change its mantra from ride it out to ride on. If we have learned anything from the past few months, it's that riding a motorcycle is the ultimate way to social distance, either individually or with a family. And after being homebound, everyone appreciates the freedom and escape that can be had on 2, 3, or 4 wheels.
Absolutely.
Could not agree with him more on that. It is, I mean, I can remember when the stay-at-home orders were in and everything else. All those guys at the West Coast Florida Riders were all putting out posts. Hey, socially distant ride going on right now. Blah 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 blah. Meet up at such and such. Let's do this.
Yep.
So people were using it to get out, and there you go. With that and with everything going on, the motorcycle industry has actually fared pretty well, and we'll see what happens in the future, and we'll see what. Where that sits with a lot of these. I'm more interested, right? Because this story is great for Honda,
right?
Polaris, Cowie.
KTM.
I think Suzuki. I think Suzuki makes some
dirt bikes.
Guys. Yeah. But it bodes well for those guys. The question is how does that translate over to Harley Davidson, Indian motorcycles, Triumph motorcycles,
the smaller bikes,
BMW?
I think that the smaller bikes, obviously the Road Glide, the Street Glide, the Road King, the bigger bikes, probably won't see as much of a sales increase as the smaller bikes because they're easier to get into.
Sure, of course.
You got your 500s, your 300s, and those are just weird numbers to me for, whoever, a 300 or get a 500. I'm used to 350s,
Right. But, so, I mean, that's going to be the interesting one, is to see how it affects the on-road motorcycle, because obviously they did say that there is there is a increase in the on-road motorcycles, but it's definitely the main increase has been from the off-road market.
Right.
So
and speaking now of the on-road motorcycles and going, like you mentioned, Harley Davidson.
Right.
Did you? Because I have not seen this, and you told me about it.
Yes.
But Harley Davidson has a billboard that has offensive language. I heard that there's a new billboard outside Bayside Harley Davidson in Portsmouth, Virginia. And it reads this: "Leave all the bullshit in the wind behind you." I'm going to repeat that. This is on a billboard. Huge billboard. "Leave all the bullshit in the wind behind you." I like it. That's an awesome quote. Sean Robinson, the GM of the Harley Davidson place, said, "You put everything behind you when you get on a bike. You let the day go by, all the daily BS, the boss, the wife, the kids. I mean, it goes away." So it's a true saying. It's like, wow, dude, you couldn't have put the nail on. You couldn't hit the nail on the head more better than that. And I apologize for my grammar, but look, there it is. I'm sorry. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, so he stated that he was surprised at the billboard, which is prominently visible from the interstate, I-264 in Portsmouth there. And he was surprised that it had upset members of the community.
Why would it upset members of the community?
He says the billboard company approved it. Harley Davidson approved it. We didn't think it was an offensive term, Robinson said. Bill Moody, who happens to be the Portsmouth City Councilman, he confirmed that the billboard located on Bayside's property is protected by the First Amendment, which I would agree with. Robinson said, "We certainly didn't mean to offend anybody when we put it up. That certainly wasn't our intent, but it was," meaning it was offensive. However, just like all advertising, we get a little play out of it somehow. He's not wrong there either.
No, even bad publicity
is good publicity. For sure. So, I mean, here we are in Florida talking about this.
Yes.
The local news in Portsmouth had a whole report on it, interviewed him, the whole 9 yards, showed the billboard.
So get the phone. Let's call this guy.
Yeah, so they're getting what they wanted out of it.
Yes, they're getting attention, and they're bringing people to the site. Because I guarantee someone went to that Harley Davidson
for sure
because of that billboard.
For sure.
That's crazy. And on the same take, and I know this is kind of off, but when I lived in Key West, I had my own drain cleaning service, and it was Why Wait Drain Service. Okay, Why Wait, play off my last name.
Right.
Okay, but it said, "When shit happens, why wait?" on my big white van in purple and gold letters.
Love it.
When shit happens, why wait? And it was reflective too.
That's awesome.
So you could see it at night.
Yeah.
But, and I had a lot of calls just because I put it in the yellow pages. I put it out there. I mean, everywhere I could put it, I put it. And it did well. Did you
get people bitching
No,
about it?
nobody was upset.
Look,
that I know of.
Look, here's something that goes with that, right? He says that the billboard was the least of the residents' problems, considering that there are other things currently happening in the city. Look, with everything that's happening in the country today,
yes,
with all the COVID stuff that's going on, all of the protesting, all of the riots, all of the everything, all of the everything. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
With all of that stuff that's going on, how in the world do you find the time
to bitch about this little...
To bitch about this.
Billboard.
That to me, I think you've said it before a million times. If you're offended by something I say or do, yes, it's your problem.
It's your fault. It's your problem.
I didn't do anything.
You chose
to be offended.
That's your feelings. I'm sorry, but that's the way I feel. All right. So, Robinson also said the city of Portsmouth is economically challenged, and he doesn't think they should be worried about the word bullshit on a street sign.
I wholeheartedly agree. HD, what's up, brother? Thanks for joining. Dan Hopkins, thank you, man. How's it going? Looks like British and the British flag. How about it?
All right.
Sybil's back.
How's everybody doing today, man?
No, man. How are you guys doing, man?
Let us know. I mean, scroll up there and see if we missed anything, because I can't.
How are we all doing? That's the real question here. Let's see if we got anything. Connie's on top of it, man.
I love Connie.
Connie is just answering all of our stuff for us. We love you, girl. Thank you so much for helping us out here. I think that's
we did mention her in the beginning, didn't we? Because I think we did.
Yeah. All the way from Leeds, England. Well, welcome, my friend.
Wow, thank you so much. That's awesome. Leeds, England.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
Well, we have viewers that are in Sweden.
Yep.
We have viewers that are in England now.
And
that's
now in
awesome.
England. That's cool.
And I'm Scottish. I'm sorry.
You're just gonna throw that one.
Gotta throw that one out there, man.
Yeah, man. So welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you enjoy it. Going back to that, it's just insane that we're all. I should say it's just insane that these people are getting such a backlash on all of this.
Yeah, uptight over a billboard.
Yeah,
a
bullshit billboard.
There's other things in this world that we should be worried about and we should be taking care of.
100% agree. Dale Garza, what's up, man, from Orlando?
Hey, how's it going, man?
I'm a red Mexican. I love that.
That's good.
That's perfect.
That's awesome, man.
Let's see. You're shared on Choppertown. Perfect. Thank you, Daniel.
Sweet,
I appreciate
thanks.
that.
We appreciate that.
Well, now that we got everybody, I don't want to jump to events yet. I want to talk to everybody.
Yeah, what are we gonna? Yeah, you guys got something you want to talk about?
It's funny because I just realized not when we started that billboard that I didn't have our ticker running with everybody's logos.
Oh, no way!
So they're going right now. I just
Fran Hoslog Group, Misfit Metalworks.
Got to remember to start that thing. But
our buddy Eric Warren,
he's hanging out with us. Yeah. So
from Toy Makers,
we'll kind of run into. Hey Phil, what's going on? We'll jump into events. We'll push the show along. On. We'll push the show along. We can.
Yeah, but I was going to say,
chat with everybody. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I got to figure out what the question is.
We have to figure something out because we want to give this cup away that is provided to us by Lady Phoenix Creations, Sam Brower over there. This one here says bikers only, free parking in the rear. It's got a hot chick on it on a motorcycle there. So we're gonna figure out a question to ask. First one with the answer gets it. Last week we played a game for it. I'd almost like to play a game for it this week, but we don't have a game set up. So
yeah, I actually have a game. I didn't want to do it because I have one. It's non-motorcycle related. It's actually music related.
Oh,
and it's theme songs from popular TV shows and movies. And
now, are they recent or past?
It's kind of all over the place. But I figured since we did a kind of a game last week, I didn't think doing a game this week.
That's fine.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what, we'll do the game next week because I've got that video, so we'll play it.
Be ready.
The other reason is I've got to ask the guy if I can use his video because it's a dude playing a guitar.
All right. Well, that's good. We'll call him up.
But I don't think he'll mind if
we'll call him up
stuff,
and
so.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. So let me see what we're going to talk about here. We're going to say.
I would do something on the last story that we did, if we can.
Right.
And the reason I say that is because some people jumped in late.
All right, so I think here's an easy one. So because it was brought up a couple of times in here. So what city and or state was the Harley Davidson dealership that got in trouble for the billboard.
Right, and if you put it down and you're the winner, make sure that you send us a message. Give us your name, your address, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we will have it sent out, and we will send it. I know the mail has been a little slow here lately. We're going to call it, we're going to say COVID-19 is the reason.
That's exactly what we're going to say.
We're not going to say that I forgot one and you may or may not have.
Matt, that is correct. It is Portsmouth. So PM me, DM us, whatever you want to call it. Shoot us a message and give me your address, and we'll get that dropped in the mail for you. I got to say, he's been incredibly lucky lately. He got all them gift baskets at the Battle of the Bands.
That was you.
He win in the Battle of the Bands. I mean,
well, he won the preliminary.
The prelim, yeah. But yeah. So Dan says lockdown are going to be isolated to towns. If a breakout of infection goes up, classification is called local lockdown. So no one in or out of city you want to visit if lockdown is in place, prevent spread. Wow. Yeah, I mean we're not quite there again. We did close Florida for a while. It's opened back up, and I think it's funny because now it's the reverse, right? Because we were blocking anybody from the tri-state area, and now the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, they're blocking anybody from Florida going up there, Texas and California. I think
because they're starting to get it under control.
They're kind of wrapping
Unfortunately,
it up.
Miami, the South Florida area. I don't want to call out Miami directly, but South Florida area, they're having higher cases.
God, he says, share the wealth, Matt.
Yeah, right?
No, yeah. I love it, though. It's awesome. It's great.
See, I can't read these, and he gets to laugh and read everything.
I was going to say, I'll move that, but you still wouldn't be
I
able
still
to
can't
read it.
I don't have my glasses.
I got to try and figure it out. No, because it's a...
No. Don't.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah. I hope this lockdown thing doesn't happen because not too soon. I'm going to Georgia.
Yeah, you're going on a little trip.
1 week from today.
Yeah.
I'm going to Georgia. We're going to go hit the mountains, go ride the Blue Ridge, maybe hit the Dragon. I have so much going on in my head. Thank you to a friend of mine. One of my neighbors actually has a cabin up in Ellijay, and she's giving me the cabin for a week.
That's cool.
She's like, yeah, man, go take it.
Why do I feel like that camera's like hyper zoomed in now?
It looks the same, man. Don't worry about it.
All right,
so I hope. I'm just hoping that this,
because it is hyper zoomed in.
Oh, well, okay.
I don't know how it happened, but all right. So
because you touched something,
I'm sure. I mean, I'm messing with a bunch of shit, but all right. The first event we're going to talk about here is unfortunately a cancellation.
Which sucks.
Which definitely sucks. The Jasmine Cain July 4th concert in Daytona Beach has been canceled due to bars basically being closed.
Yep.
So yeah, this that definitely sucks. So I'm sure that there is probably a reschedule in the works at some point, sometime. So Connie, let me know if you know anything on that, and
especially if you hear something.
Yeah, if you hear something, let us know because we'll definitely put that out there. So yeah, and it sucks because that was a little birthday present for Miss Connie as well. So,
I know, and we were really, really trying to work on getting there too. And
yeah,
we were going to surprise her,
but next time we'll figure it out. On to another event going on the 4th. Yep. This is 100% going on. I know it's going on because Wade has posted several times that this is 100% happening. So we're talking about the Independence Day Freedom Run, poker run. Kind of too many runs in there, but
whatever.
That's because it's supposed to say Freedom Rally Poker Run, but
someone didn't.
12 p.m. Quaker Steak and Lube on the 4th. All motorcycles, Jeeps, cars, RVs, boats. If it's got wheels and you can keep up with the pace, you can take part in the celebration of freedom and independence. Anybody who wants to fly their flags are highly encouraged to show their American patriotism. The event is a 5-stop poker run to support local businesses because, as we all know, they definitely need it. It's unfortunate that originally this ride was going to happen to some of the bars to help them out, but because the bars are now closed again, Wade had to pivot and make some changes, but we all know that everybody kind of needs this. Hey, Dan, I'll get back to that comment here in a second. Sissy, what's going on? Thanks for joining again. Yeah, so it's out to support local businesses because they need it a lot right now.
Right.
A free T-shirt and poker sheet upon registration. Best hand wins $100 cash. Registration is 12 noon. The stops are going to include Quaker Steak and Lube, the Tarpon Woods Golf Course, Cowboy Corral Bar and Grill, Wing House. I don't know which Wing House that is. If anybody does know, if Connie, if you know, if you could help us out there. And then CC's on the island.
I thought there was CJ's on the island.
That too.
Yeah.
CJ's on the island. I can't read apparently too. But yeah, this is going to be an awesome event. I did this ride a couple of years ago. And it's funny because I was talking to Wade when we were at the Battle of the Bands and we got to talking about it. He's like, man, I remember that ride. Great ride. Great cause. Get out there. This is Wade's. He's part of the Heartstring for Heroes.
Yes.
Which is another great organization, a great cause. So Connie does not know. Okay, no worries.
No worries.
I'll see if I can try and figure that out before the end of the weekend. But anyways, if you go to this event, I'm sure you'll find out right away which Wing House it's going to be.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for everybody that's new to us, and if you're not in our state or country,
yes.
If you have an event going on and you want us to put it out there,
yes,
let us know.
Yes.
I mean, just send us the information. If you have a flyer, send us the artwork. You can message it to us. You can get us at what is our email? We got
Rockling Road Show at
gmail.com.
Or you can send it to our Facebook as well. So.
Yes. So feel free to share your events with us, and we can get them out to everybody as well.
Absolutely.
All right. So the next one is the 5 Bridge. Wow, new tongue, brother. 5 Bridge Poker Run. It's the annual Full Throttle Magazine's 5 Bridge Poker Run. It goes over the 5 major bridges here in the Tampa Bay area. You'll get patches for the first 150 people. It's $20 for 3 poker hands. There will be 6 stops, 6 cards drawn, registration at first stop and card. All right. The Wing House Bar and Grill is going to be the first stop. It's Hillsboro, 8001 West Hillsboro Avenue. The second stop is, or is that all the same? No. What is that here? Yeah. That's 10 a.m. to 12 noon registration.
Yeah.
I'm like losing this one here.
You want me to get you?
No, man, I'm good. Okay. So you're going to go over the Courtney Campbell Bridge. Then the second stop is going to be the Wing House Bar and Grill at 2640. I'm not even going to say these places, man, because you're not going to worry about it right now. It's going to be at Wing House. You're going to go over the Bayside Bridge. The third stop's Burt's Barracuda. We will say them, though. You're going to fly over the Howard Franklin, which is your fourth stop. Is going to be the Green Iguana on the Southwest Shore. Wow, losing my voice. Then you're going over the Gandy. That'll be your fifth stop. Kahuna's Bar and Grill.
I haven't been there in a long time.
I haven't been to Kahuna's in forever.
It's been ages. We used to stop at Kahuna's on the way to Quaker Steak for bike night and on the way home from bike night.
Yeah, so but yeah, Kahuna's that was fun, good times, man.
Yeah.
So the last bridge is the Skyway Bridge, which is an absolutely beautiful ride.
That's a great ride.
You're going to stop. It's also the 6th stop and the end stop for the awards. That's going to be at 5:30. Wing House Bar and Grill at 2015 60th Avenue, Ellington, Florida. And that's a nice one. That's close to my dad, so I can call my dad and say, hey, come see me.
There you go. Dan, Kahuna's is a bar. It's a little bar and grill. It's kind of like a tiki hut almost.
Yeah, it's kind of tiki.
Little
themed.
Just kind of a pub basically. But they have food and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
And that's why we can stop there, because it is a food.
Yeah, because they
bar and grill
generate more than 50% of their stuff on.
Yes, they do
on food. This next event is one that me and the 1-3 love doing, man. Christmas in July.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, because of COVID, we can't do this event like we normally do. So the guys over at Full Throttle decided to do it as a telethon. And it's going to air Friday, July 24th from 12 to 2. So it'll be a 2-hour live stream event from the Facebook page. If you go to facebook.com/Full Throttle Magazine Florida, I'll double check that. Oh, wait, here it is. Facebook.com/FLFT Mag.
There you go.
Oh, it's right there. Shit.
I'm sitting here looking. Like, hey, dude, look.
Yeah, just look. They are going to they're going to have a ton of Christmas time fun, gingerbread making, Christmas carols, Christmas skits. They're going to read the night before Christmas and much more. Since obviously we can't do the annual toy run to the hospital, what the folks over at Full Throttle are asking is that anybody that does watch this event to try and just donate $5 or $10 for the kids.
I mean, that's the cost of a teddy bear. Most people are going to donate a toy.
Yeah,
$5 to $10, donate a toy.
Yep.
You know that, and that's awesome.
Yeah. So if you need any more information on that, you can contact Full Throttle 727-935-4875. The link to donate. I've got because I'm using this new program. I can't put it into the comments, so I will put it in after the show. But we'll link the link so that you guys can donate to the St. Joseph's Children's Hospital. Like I said, great event. Just sucks because COVID, we can't really get out there and do this. So, boy, the comments are blowing up. I'm going to get to these guys here in a second. We just got to blast through these events real quick, and we'll jump back and
we'll hit the comments.
So, all right. So the next event we've got is one that me and 1-3 are looking forward to. It's the Battle of the Bands
because we're part of it.
Yes, sir.
We're the MCs. We're judges.
Yeah.
We cannot be bribed, so don't even ask.
They try.
They did try. Kisses. Come on. Really? No. So this is the finale. It'll be September 20th at Quaker Steak and Lube. 2 bands from each of the preliminary rounds will now compete for glory. All right? So those 2, there was 3 prelims, right? So there's a total of 6 bands playing. 6. And every one of these bands are freaking phenomenal. It's going to be really hard. So the Battle of the Bands is to benefit My Warriors Place. This is an amazing cause. These unbelievable what they do.
Absolutely.
The winner of the Battle of the Bands at the grand finale will receive a prize package totaling $2,500. Wow. It includes trophies, cash, debuted at Bike Night, Quaker Steak and Lube, t-shirts, and your video will appear on My Warrior Place's website. I'm sorry, I had a
little frog in your throat.
Yeah, it's like you don't really want. Never mind. So it'll be on the website until the next winner of the Battle of the Bands. A 2-night stay at My Warrior's Place, and much more. The runner-up for the finale will also receive prize package totaling $1,000. That's awesome, man.
So the official lineup for the September 20th event is Jack Mantra, 3-foot offset, Whiskey Throttle, Fade to Grace, Pop Betty Stallion, and Symmetry.
She messed up like 3 of those.
It's all right, man. It's all right.
It's like this is just crazy. I mean, normally we do pretty well.
Yeah, we're just all over the place. It's because I'm getting. I might just say the hell with the events. Let's talk.
Let's talk about the folks out there.
Event sponsors for this event: Fran Hosh Law Group, 866 Law Fran, LawFran.com, Misfit Metalworks, Artist Direct, My Warrior's Place, Whistle Pig Whiskey, Quaker Steak and Lube, Constance After Dark, Rockling Road Show, Raul Toro, you name it. All these people are on it. So another great event. We hope to see everybody out there. We will have giveaways for you, so definitely come to the show.
Yep.
Because we'll have a lot of fun.
We'll have some stuff for you.
All right, this is what we're going to do. The last event we have is one that's still in the making, so I'm going to bypass that. We're going to talk to the folks. That's what we're going to do.
Let's talk.
All right, so let me back up here. Dan says we're shared on Chopper Town. Like I said, Dan, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Phil says he misses us. Dan, the UK are opening pubs and restaurants on July 4th. That's awesome. You guys get to open. Look at that. They open their bars on our Independence Day from you guys. How about that? That's just phenomenal.
What the heck?
We got a visitor.
Yeah, let me get my visitor out of here. Sorry. Come on.
Feed.
What will they be on this?
Yeah, go to Facebook. Sorry about that, guys.
My dog.
1-3's dog came in and stepped on the power supply and turned the power off, and now I can't see the comment. So we've got to open up the the comments on a different page here. So give us half a second, and we'll get back.
Well,
to those
just
comments.
keep talking about something. We'll figure this out. Here.
No, well, I'll tell you what. While 1-3's figuring that out, I'll jump back to what we were talking about. So this next event, like I said, we still have some stuff coming out for it. But it's the Old School Biker Rodeo, November 7th from 12 to 6. It's going to be at the American Legion Post 335 in Newport Richey. Event's going to benefit the Veteran Enhancement Project, which is an awesome organization, and their goal is to provide support to U.S. military vets by fostering brotherhood through all things motorcycle. There's going to be food, rodeo games, 50-50 raffle, music by 3 Foot Offset, and event sponsors for this event are the Franhosh Law Group, 866-LAW-FRAN, lawfran.com, Rider Now Magazine, Let's Ride Motorcycle Gear and Accessories, and, of course, us here at the Rockling Road Show. What do you got, man?
Right now, nothing.
Okay, let's go here.
See who's Connie back? Okay, Connie.
Connie's back. Let's go back. Let's go hit
there you
comments.
Go. You found some comments.
I just need to open up this post here. Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, so there's some dead air here. We're not looking for dead air. We don't want dead air. Keep talking. Figure something out. Oh, you can see where our stream ended.
Sorry, guys. This sucks, but
hey, Rockling Road Show brought to you by technical difficulties. That time it was my dog. I don't know who the hell let him in. He pushed the door open.
I think he just pushed the door open. Let's make sure this gets muted. All right.
Click to expand.
Bear with me, guys. We're almost here. Hold on. This damn camera's.
Hey.
Okay. So let's see. All right. I can't get everything back. So,
all right. I got some stuff here. He's a biker. What is going on here? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's the old.
This is fun. All right. Dan Hopkins, Sissy Long, I lost connection. Yes, you did. I'm sorry now. Hey, Dan.
All right, so here we go. I got everything back up.
You got everything back up?
Well, yeah, not somewhat.
I don't have the old stuff. I have the new stuff. So anyway, hey, how's everybody going?
Let me just pause this. I don't need everybody. All right.
Well, we still got 10 viewers, so we may as well talk. Forget. You going back? Oh, you did find some stuff.
Yeah. So Dan says he's a motorcycle journalist, loves American V-twin dream. Love my American V-twin dream machine.
Yes.
Dan says numerous bike events beginning in August have been posted but are gradually being canceled because of COVID, obviously, with loving bikers and motorcycle fans may not be able to keep the numbers controlled. The virus is still very present and won't be gone anytime soon. The infection rate is currently going down if a peak rises up because of gatherings. And yeah, right on. You know, that's kind of what we're all kind of dealing with too. So, yeah, like I said, sorry guys, this just that whole thing shutting down kind of sucked.
It did. We lost a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, Sissy, how you doing? Yes, I see we're here. Oh, there you go. Independent journalist and cover motorcycle and bike. Hey, well, Dan, you know, if you want to send stuff our way as well, that's awesome. We can help spread the word for you if you know anything about when they're going on.
All right, so here we go. This is where I lost everything.
All right, where'd you lose everything?
All right, so Dan says, let's go back here. He's a motorcycle journalist.
Yeah,
he has a YouTube channel, Dan's Bike View. Dan, we will share that. We'll check it out. We'll share that with you, with everybody here. He's ridden the new Challenger and met some amazing super bike racers. Cool. I want to ride that Challenger, the Indian Challenger.
I don't know, man. Remember I saw a picture.
Yeah, I know.
They're trying to disprove.
You hate Indian.
No, hold on. I don't hate Indian.
Yes, you do.
I don't care for the new company. I like the old Indians. like American-made Indians, not
I
not
understand.
not the Canucky Indians.
You're just a can. Why do you hate Canada so much?
I don't, bro.
You're racist.
Oh gosh, don't go there. Don't say that on there because everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, no, the 1-3. There's the 1-3."
That's hilarious. Matt says he can't wait to melt our faces again. Neither can I, man. You guys kicked
awesome,
ass.
bro.
I loved it, man. It was a great time. Dan says the future plan is to ride and review the new Austin Martin Superbike when testing is available.
Austin Martin,
bro. Can
we cover that with you?
Can we come to England and do that with you? Because that would be phenomenal. I would absolutely
Austin
love
Martin.
that.
Holy crap!
You know what's funny is I've got comments popping off on this other feed too. So
yeah, we got them coming. The ones I'm looking at, maybe.
Yeah, here, let me put this up here. There we go. Now I can look at everything.
My dog's at the door again.
He's just pacing. Sissy says everything's open up in South Carolina. Yeah, I travel for work, so I get to see a lot of where everybody's kind of sitting. So it's interesting where you go to a certain town, certain state, whatever, and
right.
Some of it's open, some of it's not. Like I get to go to California next week, and they're pretty much all shut down up there. So
Dale Garza is telling us to have a great show. He's off to do his show, the Dale and Cat Show.
Thanks, Dale.
Thanks, man. We appreciate it. Keep it old school.
Biggest report. Dan says, biggest report once I have all the information is the iconic Boss Haas based in Germany and sells big units to the UK and are loved very much. And then that's where the feed died. So, yeah, Dan, let me tell you, man, if you, we would love to do some kind of collaboration there. Dan wants to go live on your show sooner. Okay. Think he comes back. Independent journalist, cover motorcycles, the events. And we're here. Great show.
Yeah. Dan says he will happily.
I'm happy to do an episode just to promote your channel.
Yep.
Happy and freely. Perfect. We will. I tell you what. We will be in contact, Dan, because I wouldn't mind doing a little collab, little Skype or Zoom call, or however you want to do it, country to country, and
that would be awesome.
And just kind of promote each other from each side of the pond here. I was going into one thing that he did bring up before we lost the feed was. Over in the UK, they're opening up all their bars on the 4th.
Right.
Our bars are closed, but it's our Independence Day from England,
yep.
And they're opening their bars, which I find absolutely hilarious and great.
Right, and look, anybody that wants to get a hold of us, you can get a hold of us here, or you can contact Connie because Connie helps us with everything.
Connie's all over it today.
She is, man.
She's killing it. So, Connie, thank you so much for answering everybody for us, basically.
Yes.
We super appreciate it. Like I said, Dan, get with us, man. Shoot us a PM or whatever, and we'll try and figure something out. We'll link up and we'll get together and we'll have some fun back and forth from
it'd be awesome.
Respective countries, right? Everybody else that's hanging out with us tonight, thank you so much, man. This is so much fun. I love being able to interact with you guys. I love being able to have a conversation with you guys. Sometimes it's a little bit delayed and everything else, but hey, that's just the way things work. Sometimes a dog comes in and kills the feed.
So I learned something today when my dog comes in. So I have to make sure that the what do you call
power
it?
Strip?
The power strip that has the little button on it,
toggle switch,
is out of the way,
out of the walkway,
because the dog will step on it.
It's funny because I thought he actually just pulled something. I didn't realize he had actually turned everything off.
He stepped. Lights went out. Everything.
Yeah, everything was done.
What the hell?
No, too funny. But yeah, guys, thank you again, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. We love you so much. Sorry about the breakup there, but hey, everybody came back. I think we brought it back quick enough.
We did pretty good.
For everybody with the kind words, again, thank you so much.
Thank you. If you like the show, share
the show. If you didn't like it, share it anyways, because somebody will like it eventually.
And look, last week I told you to go to your to our community page. Go to our Facebook page, community, hit that, go over to where it says invite friends, hit select all, and then invite all your friends, all 5,000 of them that you have.
Yeah. And Sissy, I owe you a mug. It's going to be in the mail tomorrow. I 100% promise you that. I was I got jammed up with work. I was all over the country.
Thought we were going to blame COVID on that.
No, I'm gonna. You know what? Extreme ownership, man. Take the ownership of it. But I was flying all over the damn country this week. So I was actually on the phone with the 1-3 in my truck on the way over here, and I made a turn, and your mug slid on the front seat of my truck, and I was like, I never sent that out. So I promise you that will get dropped in the mail tomorrow afternoon, and it will get sent up that way. So I guess you probably will see it probably Wednesday or so. But
as long
it's
as
on its way.
It is on its way. All right. So Dan, awesome. You shared us on exclusive channel and a new biker website called Bikers Hangout. I think I've seen that. Maybe I don't know if it's Bikers Hangout or another one, but anyway, all our events, motorcycle clubhouses, and club events all over the world for free.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And like I said, if you guys have events, Sissy, if you guys have events up there in South Carolina that you want to share, please let us know. And hey, definitely do that. Just a little noogie sandwich, right? Just get in there and give us some crap, because we kind of dropped the ball there.
We deserved it on that time.
So yeah, man. Look, guys. Again, thank you so much. We could probably sit here and keep going with all this stuff, but
Sissy is saying thank you. No worries.
Cool.
She wanted it to rub it in somebody's face.
Perfect.
That's awesome. So no rush. It's a holiday.
Let's see. Creator India Hayes. She will gladly answer any questions you have about the website. There's a page. Perfect. Dan, again, we super appreciate it. Shoot us all that information on a message so we can kind of go back and forth and talk about this, because that's awesome. Super appreciate it. Okay.
Yeah.
Before this train goes even further off the tracks, let's reel it in.
Yeah, I want to show
bring it to a close.
I want to show everybody a new shirt.
Yes. So,
as you might notice, I've been wearing.
They're doing Sissy's doing a Trump support flotilla this weekend. Love
awesome.
It. Likewise, Dan. Happy to meet you as well. So, guys, before we close out, we are, like the 1-3 said at the beginning of the show, we are setting up an online store for swag.
For swag, if you
want. Apparel. We're gonna have a couple of different things. Then we're gonna have some shirts, some bottle openers, some coffee mugs, a couple of different things we'll throw on there, see what kind of goes. We're going to get some help from Sam over at Lady Phoenix.
Might even throw some face masks in there.
To kind of direct us on what she thinks is are the best selling items, and we'll go from there. So this is going to be one of the shirts.
How's this? Is this good? Oh yeah, that's good. This is the Rockling Road Show.
So we're going to have
and the new logo. Well, that's the logo we've had, but that's the back. That's
going to be the back. So this is going to be we're going to have shirts available. Like I said, we're going to get a run made for some giveaways. So when we're giving away coffee mugs and things like that on the show, you might be getting a shirt, you might be getting a coffee mug, you might be getting a bottle opener. Who knows?
We'll see what you'll get.
It
looks good up there.
And
actually, I like this shirt too.
Yeah. So the cool thing though that we're gonna have for everybody is on the shop, the shirt that we're actually gonna use, because this isn't the actual shirt we're using, but the shirt we're gonna use has like 15 different colors, so you can pick whatever one you want.
Right, the brand.
Yeah, the brand that we're using, and I think we're gonna have a couple of like work shirts and things like that. We're gonna play with it. We're gonna see what we can do. But,
thank you.
But you're gonna be able to get on there and kind of customize your shirt however you want it. So if you want the big letters like the 1-3 has on the front, we can do that. We can do a smaller logo if you want that instead. And we can kind of play with all of that. So
we're gonna work it out. We want to get it to where everything's uniform. So there is certain things that you can't do.
Yeah,
it's gonna be this, or this. That's the only way you're gonna get it.
So yeah. So be on the lookout for that.
Any color.
Yeah, any color. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to have that coming to everybody here shortly. Thank you to Sam over at Lady Phoenix for helping us out with all this stuff.
Absolutely.
Can't wait to see how all those things turn out and everything else. I can.
Yeah, you do it now. Did we lose the other feed?
No. here. There we go. And nope. There we go.
This one. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh no, I'm not on that feed. I'll put it in there. We'll put links to Sam's website.
Yep.
We'll put links to the Full Throttle Christmas in July event, and I think that's the only links we need. Other than that, guys, again, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Who answers your messages? Either one of us do. We don't really. Whoever kind of gets to it first. I was talking to you the other day when you were messaging us back and forth. He does have a fucking sweet bike. Sorry, I said the F word, but
you're not supposed to say that word.
It happens. Sweet bike though. I got to show you. Yes. I'll show the 1.3 before I take off. But okay. Again, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We love you all.
Yeah.
I got nothing. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Stay safe out there.
One more time. I want to thank Fran Hosh.
Yes.
What is it? 866 Law Fran.
Perfect. Or
lawfran.com.
There you go. You got it.
And obviously, our buddies at Eric Warren Artistry, Misfit Metalworks, Constance After Dark. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you so much. And Sam from Lady Phoenix Creation. So anyway, thank you all. Keep the rubber side down, baby.
Y'all keep it rocking. We love you all. We'll see you next time. Oh, shit.
No.
Forgot.
Wednesday.
Next week. Look, because I'm out of town and 1.3's out of town Thursday of next week. Our show will be on Wednesday. I'm going to try and put the feed out early so everybody knows. But next week and the week after, the show will be on Wednesday at 7. So I'm going to, every day until that, I'm going to be putting that out there. So, next week's show, Wednesday, week after that on Wednesday. So don't forget.
Wednesday.
Thanks. Okay, now we can go.
Now I can say rubber side down, baby.
You guys keep it rocking. We'll see you next time. Bye.